What's up, guys? It's BR Jap here. I'm with my brother.
Mapboy 15, baby.
All right. And today we're doing a podcast about scary or creepy urban legends of each state. We're going to start off with Alabama. Did you know that Alabama has a place called Hell's Gate Bridge? If you don't know about this bridge, it has many sightings of spirits, not no regular spirits. Spirits that will literally grab your booty cheeks in the nighttime. Those type of spirits. There's thousands of portals there, opened by teenagers or Satanists and stuff. And they literally do it for fun. Like Lee Bronzo. Really? But so yeah, and let's read this right here. A young couple, it starts back in the 1950s. That's how old the bridge is. A young couple driving over the bridge somehow drove their car off the bridge one night, and both drowned. There are two legends associated with Hell Gates Bridge. One that if you drive your car out to the middle of the bridge and turn off your lights, the couple will magically appear in your car and leave a wet spot on the seat. The other, which is how the bridge got its name, is the belief that if you drive over the bridge and look over your shoulder halfway through, the scenery behind you turns into a portal to hell engulfed in flames.
That's creepy.
That's scary, dude. I will never, drive my car there. You're not even supposed to drive there, right?
It's abandoned.
It's abandoned bridge. Potentially to the curb ghost hunters and bored teenagers, Hellgate Bridge is closed to cars and in such repair that walking across is strongly disencouraged. So, guys, if you hear this video or you watch this video, do not go over there. Don't go across that bridge thinking you're tough, bro. Because then something will follow you home and give you a nice massage on your toes. Okay, so yeah.
They'll take your feet. Alright, so next, we got Alaska, the
Kushtaka,
of the
Alaskan
Triangle. So, everyone knows the story of the Bermuda Triangle, but you might not know about the Alaskan Triangle. On average, 5 out of every 1,000 people go missing in Alaska, according to the LA Times. So even if there's nothing supernatural going on, it's easy to get lost in the Alaskan wilderness.
which makes sense. It makes sense because Alaska is full of snow and woods and stuff. So it makes sense not only that you get lost in Alaska,
But there's
but
dangerous stuff.
imagine more than what Alaska provides. Imagine the supernatural of Alaska. Dude, you're definitely lost.
Demons,
You're definitely missing. Yeah, demons.
The
Trilingit
Tlingit
tribe.
tribe who live in Juneau have their own explanation for the high number of missing people. Evil spirits called the Kushtaka. The Kushtaka are shapeshifters, half man, half otter, who lure women and children to the water with fake cries in order to steal their human spirits and drown them.
Ooh.
So basically, it's like they lure them and then take their souls, they put it into their body and then drown themselves basically, but it's actually the people that they lured to drown themselves because their spirit is inside. So it's basically them drowning themselves.
Yep.
It's crazy.
All right, so that was for Alaska. Let's do Arkansas. Let's give it that one. Arkansas, the Bogger Creek Monster. The Booger. Is it Bogger? Boggy Creek Monster. Alright. Whoever. The Bogey. Oh, Bogey. The Bogey Creek Monster of Arkansas version of a Sasquatch. It commonly accepted to be around 7 or 8 feet tall and covered in hair. Legend says that he roams the creek of Arkansas.
Rural.
He was first spotted in 1834 when people reported seeing him a wild man. People still claim to spot the boggy man, creek monster today, and he has been the subject of 5 feature-length films, including 1972, The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Okay, now we got California.
Ooh, California. Now we're getting somewhere familiar. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on.
The Charman. Charmeleon? The Charman's origin story is gruesome. A father and son were both caught in a house fire and horribly burnt in 1948. After this fire, the son became so mentally unstable that he killed his father. When the police found the son, he was so unrecognizably burnt, they didn't realize he was alive. So he ran away before they were able to arrest him for the murder of his father. The story goes that ever since then, the Charman can be spotted wandering the woods surrounding Ojai. Occasionally approaching tents of innocent campers or pretending to be a hitchhiker and attempting to attack them.
Oh hell no! Like imagine like what's your opinion? Like what happens if you go camping and you see a burnt person looking like Freddy Krueger sniffing your butt when you're sleeping, bro, in the middle of the woods, bro? Hell no!
I would slap him,
dude. I'm gonna scrapple him, bro. I'm not going down that way. I'm not gonna let a burnt guy attack me. Like
he can't do anything because he's a kid.
Dude, have you ever seen the freaking Killer Kids? Killer Kids? Like, what? Like, I don't trust nobody, bro.
He can be running around.
Alright. Colorado. The many legends of Riverdale Road. Riverdale Road is the site of not one, but 8 creepy stories, ranging from a hell gate to ghosts of slaves hanging from the trees. The stretch of road is decidedly... That's so crazy. Oh my god. So you're trying to tell me that Riverdale Road would extend when you're driving and you feel like you're driving for a long time, but you're just driving in the same exact place?
Basically illusions.
Yeah.
That's some supernatural stuff.
And you see ghosts.
Why did I just move? Like, I was right here. How did I just move?
Oh, wait. It was... No. Leave it. It's fine. Alright. So... You could see slaves hanging from trees. That's scary. That's really scary. The creepiest story, though, is that of the phantom jogger. One day, there was a driver who hit a jogger, freaked out, and left him for dead. Now it's said that if you park at the site of the crash, you'll hear a disembodied footsteps getting closer and closer to your car. People have reported handprints on their windows and banging noises as if someone was trying to kicking the outside, which is crazy.
Okay, now we got Connecticut.
Before you start, Connecticut is well known for spirits and haunted places.
And one of my friends always goes to Connecticut. to like because she has a house there. So now we're doing Connecticut. Hannah Cranna. Hannah Cranna. That sounds weird. Known as a Wicked Witch of Monroe. Hannah Cranna gained a reputation as a witch in the 19th century when her husband died by mysteriously falling off a cliff. What? And locals reportedly believe that she had bewitched him. People also believe that she would cast spells on people she didn't like. Hannah lived to the age of 77, but right before she died, she asked to be carried down to the cemetery in her coffin by foot, not wagon, after her death. The people of Monroe tried to wheel her coffin down the hill but were unable. The coffin kept falling off, so they were forced to carry it. When the townspeople returned to her home, it was found to be engulfed in flames, sealing Hannah's reputation of witchcraft. Now you can visit her real grave in Trumbull.
That's crazy. And by the way, I would never visit a dead person's grave unless it's my family. So, Hannah Cranna, you'll be lonely for life. Alright, so let's do Kansas since the football team won. Alright. Kansas, the Devil Chair. The legend of the Devil's Chair goes like this. An old farmer in Alma refused to sell his land to the city in order to build a new cemetery. Someone got a little too tired of waiting for him to sell, so he was pushed into his own will. Eventually, someone said that there was a terrible smell coming from the well, so the city sent someone to investigate it. It was ruled that the well was empty and it was boarded up. Now, if you make your way to Alma, you can eventually sit on the boarded up well, but legend says that people who sat on that well have been known to mysteriously disappear. Lee Bronzo.
Okay. Let me find a good one.
Go to Kentucky. Let's go do Kentucky.
Where's Kentucky at?
You went all the way down.
I'm trying to find the one where
Read it from here.
you mysteriously, I found it, hear whistles outside.
You found
and
Kentucky?
You need to hide if you hear whistles. Take down all the windows.
You found
Lock
Kentucky?
There's Kentucky, the goat man of Pope Lick. There's no clear consensus on how the Goatman came to be. Some say he was a circus performer. Others say he was a farmer who tortured his goats for Satan, and in return was transformed into a hideous goat monster. However, everyone does agree on his appearance: dark fur, pale skin, goat legs, and horns. The monster is said to hide under the bridge at Pope Lick Creek in Louisville to lure people onto the train tracks, only to see them be hit by oncoming trains. Sadly, this urban legend has had some dangerous consequences. In 2016, an Ohio woman fell to her death from the bridge while looking for the goat man.
Montana, the state of Montana. The story of Sacrifice Cliff. And by the way, guys, if you guys do live in these states, put down in the comments that you do. All right, so that would be really nice to hear, like that you learn something about your state. All right, let's jump to it. The story of Sacrifice Cliff comes from an old Native American legend. Two members of the Crow tribe have arrived in their village from a trip to find that almost everyone there had been infected with smallpox and died. So heartbroken about the loss of their loved ones, the two decided to blindfold their horses and ride off the cliff to join the tribe on the other side. Sacrifice Cliff is visible from almost anywhere in Billings, so it's sad and a bit spooky to think about the story while the cliff is looming over the entire city. Oh hell no!
Alright, next we got Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Alright,
Massachusetts.
the spirits of Hoosac Tunnel. In the 24-year-long construction of the Hoosac Tunnel in western Massachusetts, approximately 200 men died. Death was so associated with the tunnel that it was actually nicknamed the Bloody Pit.
The bloody armpit.
After a particularly gruesome explosion in either 1867 or 1868, 13 miners were trapped inside the tunnel. The other workers assumed that the miners had died, but eventually it was discovered that the miners had lived, built a raft to combat flooding, and eventually died due to poisonous gas annihilation.
That's cray-cray.
It said that these 13 miners haunted the tunnel for years, moaning and briefly appearing as ghosts. That's really
Imagine
scary.
hearing the ghosts do this.
Ah!
All right, my turn. New Jersey people out there watching.
New Jersey, wait.
New Jersey, the Jersey Devil. Mwahaha. The story of the Jersey Devil has been around since the 1700s. All right, sorry for the interruption. The legend states that a woman named Mother Leeds became pregnant with her 13th child. God dang. 13 good? And said, let this one be a/the devil. Once the child was born, it grew wings, horns, and a tail. Now the monster has been spotted throughout history in the Pine Barrens regions of New Jersey. The state has embraced the legend so much that they named their hockey team after it. That's crazy. New York?
What are we doing?
Do New York.
Okay.
Yo, New York, you feel me? You feel me? Brooklyn out here. Yo, shout out to Brooklyn, you feel me?
Area 51.
I don't think that's it. Right. Read the state and everything.
Nevada. The truth about Area 51. There is perhaps no urban legend, myth, or conspiracy theory more famous than Nevada's Area 51, a mysterious government facility that is rumored to be associated with aliens. The U.S. government officially states that Area 151 is classified due to national security, which only fuels the fire. The secrecy surrounding Area 51 is what makes it inherently creepy. And with the government admitting to a program investigating UFOs, The theories about what actually going on inside continue to seem more plausible.
I'm not gonna lie, this mountain looks crazy, right? Alright. Well, that's gonna be the ending of the states. Let's get more into urban legend that some people know. A lot of people know this, right? It's an urban legend in Japan, right? There's a saying that when you go to the bathroom, Matthew, when you go to the bathroom, any public restroom in Japan, and if you don't have toilet paper, and someone offers you a blue toilet paper or a red toilet paper, you're supposed to deny them. Say no and get out as soon as possible. Because if you choose the blue toilet paper, then that person or that demon will strangle you until you turn blue. If you choose the red toilet paper, then the demon or the person in the other stall will stab you till you're as bloody as red. So you're supposed to deny it. Imagine taking a big dookie, bro. You don't have toilet paper. You gotta walk with dookie in your butt, dog. Like, that's crazy. The immaculate.
Gritty.
But alright, guys, that's the end of the video. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button so you can be notified for the next new video. Alright, so yeah, peace out, y'all. And you want to say something to the...
Make sure to go subscribe to your boy, MattBoy1215, and bye, guys.